Everyone keeps talking about smarter models. Today is about something dumber. Who actually controls the electricity, the fabs, and the bill? OpenAI is floating an $830 billion valuation. China is demoing its own extreme ultraviolet machine. And people who run data centers are quietly saying, we do not have enough compute for 2025. Hey friend, it is Friday, December 19th, 2025. The theme today is simple. Whoever controls compute controls the game. Let me start with OpenAI and that 830 billion number. Basically, if that price clears, OpenAI stops looking like a startup. It starts looking like core infrastructure priced like an index on future AI GDP. For you, the question is not, is this number reasonable? The question is, do you want to build on a platform whose cost of capital assumes perfection? Because at that valuation, OpenAI is under pressure to push monetization hard. Think higher enterprise lock-in, more credit throttling, fewer generous freebies for the Hacker Weekend project. If you're a founder, this nudges you in two directions. Either go all in and treat OpenAI like your cloud, optimize for speed to market, accept pricing risk, or start carving out independence right now with smaller models, local inference, and model diversity. For investors, an 850 billion benchmark drags up late-stage comps. Every infra pitch deck just got a free multiple expansion. The risk is that you overpay for anyone who says they are a platform, when actually they are a feature on top of OpenAI. While OpenAI leans into being the Western AI utility, China is busy trying to remove its dependency on Western chips. Shenzhen reportedly has a prototype EUV lithography machine. That is the crown jewel tool that lets you print cutting-edge AI chips. Until now, one Dutch company, ASML, basically owned that slot. If China can make this viable, export controls lose a big chunk of their teeth. You do not just get two app stores anymore. You get two physics stacks, two fabs, two tool chains, two AI ecosystems that barely talk to each other. For global companies, that means product planning by block, one AI stack for the West, a second stack for China, and whoever plugs into that supply chain. Your hiring, your infra contracts, even which research you pay attention to, all get split along that line. Right. Let me use our usual lens here on the compute shortage story. The signal from people actually running clusters is that 2025 is going to be supply constrained on compute, not marketing constrained, not ideas constrained. The noise is the feel-good messaging about AI for everyone. If you cannot get GPUs, AI is not for you. The second order effect is brutal but clear. The winners are the ones who treat compute like equity. You budget it, you allocate it, you demand return on every training run and every agent that stays online. That is why you see NVIDIA partnering with the US government on this Genesis mission. It is not a charity project. It is about locking in national level demand and subsidies for the next decade. Today's quote of the day is, a global shortage of compute power is anticipated in 2025, identified as the single biggest bottleneck for upcoming AI product launches. That is from Rohan Paul on X. Look, you can see the same theme down in the product news. OpenAI pushed out a new coding model, tuned for agents, terminals, and security work. Meta open sourced the perception engine behind its audio vision work. Google shipped an agent kit for TypeScript. Everyone is racing to turn raw models into efficient agents. Because if compute is scarce, you want systems that call tools smartly, not models that brute force every task. You see the same thing in research. Small language models, tuned well, beating bigger ones at tool calling. A big mixture of expert system, open sourcing its reinforcement learning stack, a framework that watches GUI agents and corrects them step by step. All of that points to the same move. Spend less on raw tokens, spend more on clever control. So, the real question tonight is this. Given where valuations, geopolitics, and supply are heading, How much compute independence do you actually want to own by the end of next year? I am Tang Yan. This is Chain of Thought. Have a tip or a story I should cover? Send it my way. Cheers, and I will see you tomorrow.